If you disappeared tomorrow, no one would miss you, my father said at my birthday while everyone laughed and nodded. So I disappeared, and they went crazy when there was no one left to pay the bills. I turned 23 on a Tuesday. Mom ordered pizza instead of making dinner because she said birthdays weren't that serious once you hit 21. My older sister Brielle sat across from me scrolling through her phone. My younger brother Kyle was playing some shooter game on his laptop with his headphones half on. Dad walked in late from the garage, wiping grease off his hands. Mom put a cupcake in front of me with one candle. "Make a wish," she said, not really looking at me. Before I could even blow it out, Dad laughed. "What are you wishing for? Another year of living in our basement rent-free?" Brielle snorted without looking up. Kyle paused his game long enough to smirk. I just sat there holding my breath over the candle. Dad kept going. "Seriously though, if you disappeared tomorrow, no one would miss you. You don't do anything. You just exist here." I waited for someone to tell him to stop. Mom just nodded. "He's got a point, honey. You really need to figure your life out." Brielle finally looked up. "Yeah, it's honestly embarrassing at this point," Kyle added. "Even I have more going on than you, and I'm 19. They all laughed. Not like joke laughing. Real laughing. I blew out my candle and went downstairs to my room in the basement. Here's what they didn't know. I worked remote for a software company making $78,000 a year. I told them I was doing gig work and freelance stuff that barely paid. The reason I stayed in the basement wasn't because I couldn't afford to leave. It was because 2 years ago, Dad's carpentry business went under. Mom's salon job didn't cover half their mortgage. Brielle dropped out of college and worked part-time at a makeup store. Kyle didn't work at all. I had been paying their mortgage for 18 months. The power bill, the water, the internet, the car insurance for both vehicles, groceries every week. I sent the money through an app to Mom's account in chunks, and she thought Dad's business was just doing better. Dad thought Mom was getting more clients. Neither of them asked questions because they didn't want to admit things were bad. I also paid off Brielle's credit card debt 3 times. I sent Kyle money for his gaming setup and his car repairs. They all thought they were getting lucky with random refunds and late paychecks. I never told them it was me because I knew how they'd react. They'd either feel guilty for 2 seconds, then expect it, or they'd get mad that I didn't tell them sooner. Easier to just do it quietly. But after that birthday dinner, I was done. I worked from my room the next 2 weeks like normal. I let the mortgage payment go through one last time so they'd have a month to figure it out. Then I started moving my stuff out in the middle of the night when everyone was asleep. I packed my car in 4 trips. Clothes, laptop, books, my good headphones, kitchen stuff I bought that they thought came with the house. On the last trip, I took the Wi-Fi router. They could buy their own. I found a 1-bedroom apartment across town and paid 6 months up front. Changed my phone number. Blocked all of them on everything. Made my social media accounts private. I didn't send a note. Didn't leave an explanation. Just disappeared like Dad said. The first week was quiet. I went to work, came home, cooked real meals for once, watched TV without someone yelling upstairs. It felt weird, but good. Then my old phone started blowing up. I kept it turned off in a drawer, but checked it once after 9 days. 63 missed calls from Mom, 41 from Dad, 20-something from Brielle. Even Kyle called twice, which he never did. The voicemail started confused. "Hey, where are you? Call us back." Then they got annoyed. "This isn't funny anymore." Then they got panicked. One voicemail from Mom crying, "Baby, please, I don't know what happened, but we can fix it. Just come home. We got a notice on the house. I don't understand what's going on." One from Dad, angry but shaking. "You can't just abandon your family like this. We need to talk, now." Brielle left one that said, "Are you seriously doing this? You're being so dramatic. Just come back." I deleted all of them and put the phone back in the drawer. 3 weeks later, I got an email from Brielle on my old account I forgot to delete. She found it somehow. The subject line said, "Please read." I opened it. The email said the bank was starting foreclosure. Mom cried every day. Dad's truck got repossessed because they missed payments. They tried to figure out who was paying for things before but couldn't. Brielle wrote, "We didn't realize you were helping. We thought things were just working out. Please call us. We're sorry." I didn't respond.